Kia ora tātou, kia ora rā, kia ora, kia ora. Can I have one person start our karakia? Please. Karakia, any karakia that you've got, it's okay to read from your puka, kei te pai tēnā.
Oh, yep. Uh, okay, sorry. Kia hihiri tātou. Tūtaua mai I runga, tūtaua mai I raro, tūtaua mai I roto, tūtaua mai I waho, kia tau ai te Māori tū, te Māori ora ki te katoa, haumi e, hui e, taiki e.
Ai ki e, kia ora Marcus, tēnā koe I tō karakia I tēnei rā. I hope the welcome back to kura wasn't too harsh, back to school. I know that we had a little bit of time off, and Monday for a lot of people can be a drag. Sometimes it depends on your outlook in life. There are some who didn't even leave school and were there when you left them on Friday before the holidays and are still sitting there. Engari, I hope yesterday wasn't too bad for everybody, and it's been an enjoyable start to the wāhanga so far. As we discussed, I te ahira rauhe, if ever there was an opportunity for me to come back and help reinforce some of our akoranga, I'd take that up, and it seems like we manifested it at te whānau. We spoke about it in Nakamanga, and you said to me, hey, that opportunity's popping up on Tuesday, and ka pai. Looks like I get to do some more mahi from 6:30 to 8:30. Yay, let's go. E harai nei kōrero. Just thank you for having me here tonight. I like to take opportunities to teach other akomanga just because I like to provide a different way of delivering mātauranga to provide you all to provide some richness, I suppose, to the akomanga. Sorry I can't sing as good as Kiri, so you're not going to get any solos from me or any waiata. From me I tēnei pō, well, you better hope not. No, I better be mute if I am singing that. I almost got onto it on that Spotify song, that last one. Heoi anō, akomanga I tēnei pō. Ko rangi nui tōku ingoa, those of you who don't know me, I tēnei pō, we are going to reinforce the art and all categories. We're going to use examples. We're going to look at tauira, answer any of your whakautu around this kaupapa. And yeah, just to really, if you've got any pātai, really try to illuminate some of your questions that you might have around the art and all category. There were some tricky pātai in the last akomanga, but again, I welcome those pātai. If you've got any pātai, let me know. Even if it's as far as kupu that I'm using and you're not too sure what I'm saying, even in my instruction. Ne, wāhanga, when I said wāhanga, everybody knows what wāhanga is. Wāhanga is a part of something. Wāhanga kura, part of the school. Wāhanga o te tau. We are currently in wāhanga tuarua. Wāhanga tuarua started yesterday, so if we were to look at that part, second part, we could probably adjust that kupu a little better to term. Ne? Wāhanga tuatahi, first term. Wāhanga tuarua, second term. Te aha, te aha, te aha. Nō reira. I use nō reira often because nō reira means so. Ne? So. Therefore, that's something, there it goes again, nō reira. It's like one of these words that just gets stuck. Heoi anō, however, ka pai. A tātou mahi I tēnei pō. Ne, a tātou mahi I tēnei pō. Tuatahi. Hokinga mahara is a reflection. Hokinga is the return of something. Mahara is memory, knowledge, but in this particular case, memory. So a reflection. The return of memory would be a reflection activity. Karangatanga o, karangatanga a. Why have I karangar? No. Karangatanga a, karangatanga o. That is the a and o category. And etahi ngohe, there are many kupu for ngohe. Ngohe activities, much like there is in English, we've got activities, tasks, work, objectives, or ngohe. Ka pai. Ngohe, mahi, awhi awhi, they're all the same. Ka pai, they're just tasks. Nō mahi tuatahi. What can we remember from our Ahira Rauhi session last year, as in our Ahira Rauhi, this with me in it? What do you already know about the R category, and what do you already know about the O category? Ne? So what can we remember from our Ahira Rauhi, me specifically, that we had in there? Right? No, once again, we didn't do singing for obvious reasons. Ne? We didn't do singing. No, well, I leave that. That's not in my wheelhouse. And I leave that to the pros. I leave that to Keri. So when I push everybody into the breakout rooms, I use breakout rooms often. One good tikanga to have when we go into our breakout room is make sure that we contribute to those that there isn't just one person driving, that we're respectful of each other's whakaaro, our ideas. And one of those things is, so when we go into the breakout rooms, that means cameras on, that means dialogue, that means sharing whakaaro. I break them into small groups because trying to target 20 people and everybody's whakaaro, and not that's only one voice in that whole time. If I went to everybody, that would be, a minute, 2 minutes per person. We'd almost, the sun would almost be up. Nō use those our ruma whati wisely. I pushed these pātai into there as well. Ruma whati breakout rooms. All right. Do we have any pātai so far? Do we have any questions so far? No, I haven't tasked anybody with anything. I haven't put up any formulas or any translation mahi so far. Goodbye. Not it. What can we remember from our Ahira Rauhi session, the one that I was in? What do you already know about the R category? What do you already know about the O category? A quick hokinga mahara to see, just to re-jog the memory. And there might be gaps that that other people didn't, or some parts that other people picked up last week and that you didn't, and vice versa. Nō reira, haere ki ngā ruma whati, they will open very shortly. I'll pull everybody, I'll close the rooms in about, give or take, 7 minutes. So there shouldn't be too much downtime if there's 3 people per room. There should be consistent dialogue. Everybody gets an opportunity to share their whakaaro, and it gets pretty awkward if people have their camera off and they're on mute. Oh, look, we're one of those guys, you're actually watching Shortland Street. Nā rea. Haere ki ngā ruma whati. Kōrero, we'll just wait for the rest of the akomanga. That's a handy kupu that you might need. Kōrero. Won't be long. Those of you who missed that readinga kōrero, I said kaore roa, won't be long, kaore aue roa, if you want to put in there the I. Where does the I go? The pronoun kaore aue roa, I won't be long, kaore aue roa. Not always needed, as I used it there, I said kaore e roa. It's already implied that I'm talking about myself, won't be long, I won't be long. Kaore aue roa. Not usually they put the people you write last right down the bottom. Not reira. Marcus, nā hau te karakia. Emma, what can we remember about our Ahira Rauhe session, our session?
He asked since I'm unmuted. And I just shared actually the thing that stuck out the most for me from those 3 days was your Matariki talk. And then it was from gods and how they, you give different foods to the different gods. I had no idea. Like I knew about the gods, but not in that level of depth. So it's really stuck with me. So at the point when I dive more into that and find some more resources and teach my kid my food tech class that before we actually do any high preparation. So as much as I'm finding all of this art and all category like extremely difficult right now, I'm focusing on that.
Right, that's good. That's good. The same way I said in that akomanga, you will be able to. I had an objective, and I said by the end of this lesson, you will know how to this, and we got there. That's going to be the same in with this akomanga, because I'm quite determined that we can get through this, and the way that I scaffold a lot of the learning, I think we'll be able to wrap our heads around this kapai. Good to know that the Matariki kōrero was received well, especially considering it was something that I had just decided to do after Praone Gloin's amazing koho. I thought that there were opportunities for me to fill some gaps in there, because trying to cater to everybody was going to be quite tough. And it always is. And I thought, God, boy, if this is where Praone is talking, I think there might be some gaps here, and this might be another area for me to speak on. And so that's why I took that opportunity to do that. Ka pai. So we did, what else did we look at, Kimberly?
We looked at ownership. So na being ownership in ma to be intended for. So like nā ko, I own, ma ku, and it's intended for me.
Apai, yes. For example, Māku tēnei kawhe, this coffee is mine. Māku tēnei kawhe, this coffee is for me. Ne? And we went over that, and when we had Naku, Māku, Kapai, ownership, and something is intended for somebody, but we only looked at the R category, and the R and all category fits well here. Do we have any pātai? If ever there are pātai, if you just raise your hand, your ringa using the control bar, you'll pop up on my thing, and I'll know that you've got a pātai as we're going through this kōrero. Ka pai. And as always, I always welcome all our pātai. I always do, so that I can help. I can't help if I don't know what we're stuck on. Ka pai ma, yep, ka pai. Oh, you're on mute. You're on mute. Ko ngū koe.
Right, I don't have mine, sorry.
Oi, ko te pai.
I've got Naku, so it's I own, right?
Ai,
And then no, like NAU, is it right? How you pronounce it?
ka
No.
pai.
So
No.
it's you own. Is it right?
N-A-N-A-U?
Yeah. No. You own.
No.
So like no, PNA, like you own the pin. Is it right?
No. What was the other part? Sorry, Emma?
Ira PNA.
Yep. No. Era pene. Those belong to, those pens are yours.
Okay, and then Nana, he or she owns.
Correct.
And then okay. And then I've got Na as in then you put the person's name beside it.
Correct. That's right.
So I'll be like
So-
Na, Emma, Te Kumara, I own the camera.
Yes. Nā Emma te kumara. Correct.
Okay, just checking on that's correct.
No, good. That's what this time's allocated for, to just dust off some of the some of the rust, I suppose, from last week, because it was an intense last week. There was a lot of akoranga. There was 3 days of intensive learning, and I understand that. And I'm not too sure if anybody opened their Reo Māori books between Wednesday night and tonight. I'm not too sure, but if not, kei te marama. Kei te marama, especially considering we're back to kura. We had beautiful weather. All of those sorts of things. Netflix has new series out. All the other things that are competing with Te Reo Māori at the moment.
What is Na Rato?
If we understand our tupou, rato, rato is them or they. So that now means they own these pens.
Okay. Because Ina is those with us. Yeah.
What was that? Sorry, Emma?
Ina is those with us.
Ena is those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ka pai. So those of you who weren't there, kāore reira i the day we did our thing, our presentation, our workshop. This is what we did. And these slides are in your chat for you to download as a JPEG right now to add to your tool, to your kete. Ka pai. So you should be able to download these right now. To answer your partai, Linda, you go to at the bottom there. It should have reactions at the bottom of your screen, and it should have a hand gesture, like that allows you to raise your hand. Might look a little bit different at my end. Not to me. Right, there you go. I can see that. Yep, that worked.
Thank you. Can I just ask a question about the or category?
Okay.
I know that, let's go back to it. Whakarake is adornments like taonga and necklace and earrings. What does clothing come under? Is that part of it as well?
Sorry. Boy. To my understanding, you've seen ngā kawe o te wheke, the tentacles of the octopus, ne? And I will show you what you would have seen this already, to my understanding. Not I'm going to get into this. Let's go. And I know that mehemea he tere, if I'm too fast in explaining these, let me know. If there are kupu that are coming up, just put your hand up and say, whoa, 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 slow the horse down. Ne, engari, what is the purpose? What does the R and or category do? What is its purpose?
The context, like putting a context behind the sentence.
Aye. To some extent, yes.
Is it sometimes like importance of things?
Oh, good. That's good because that's something that a lot of people think. But if we leave it to importance, then everything, so to say, if we were to say all is important in the important category, that would mean it blurs everything because everything could be important. My phone's pretty important, and I'd put it in the all category. And depending on the day, especially on the Monday, this coffee is pretty important at a particular time of the day. So you can see how things get a little bit muddled up when we talk about importance and mana. The mana of something, but good. I'm glad
Does
you
it
brought that up.
Does it help us understand the connection between things and people in a Maori worldview?
Correct. It talks to the relationships, the relationship of different variables of two different things. Né? So, for example, my pens, my pens. I've got a relationship, the pen, I would say, aku pene, my pens, right? Because if something is man-made, it sits in the R category. The relationship between this thing is my pen is this is technology R. But I would say, if I was to say the pen of the case, it's no longer talking about the relationship between me and the pen. It's talking about what is the relationship between the pen and the rest of the pens. That's what R and all category talks to. And we've been able to identify through research, through native speakers, through rangahau, through texts and audible resources, when people are using R and when people are using all. And we've broken them down to ngā kawe o te wheke. This here is ngā kawe o te wheke. It is a whakaahua that I use from Mumureo. If you looked up ngā kawe o te wheke or the R and all category, you'll see many illustrations of this. Other people have used the kanohi and the words that are as tentacles. Very, I always pause when I say that to make sure I'm using the right kupu, tentacles, kapai, and sometimes they use those as the but what I liked about this one is that it has the kupu and the clue on there. And clues on there. Nō reira. Ngā kawe o te wheke. We should already know. So it has a waru. Sorry, what does it have? 7. It should have 8. Taiho. There we go. E waru o na ringa. E waru o na ringa. And it has 8 arms. There you go. Ona, not ana. It's threaded throughout te reo Māori. It has 8 arms here. Ngā kawe o te wheke, and what they all have in common is they all start with w or f. Ka pai? Ngā kawe o te wheke. Waka, wāhi, wāhanga, whanaunga, whakarākei, whakaruruhau, whakaora, whakahua. Ka pai? I'll dissect all of these kupu and the category that they're in so that it is clear. Heha tēnei mea. Oreira. Tuatahi whanaungatanga is probably the easiest one to identify. Anybody in your reanga and up is in the all category. So all your cousins, all your relatives in the your cousins, are your generation, tōku whanaunga, and your siblings, whether they are older or younger, they are still in the O category. Tō reanga. Ne? That's what tō reanga means. Reanga means generation. Tō reanga piki ake and up. And I do touch on this here. E hara I te mana o te tangata, it's not the mana of a person, it's not the person's importance. Because that would mean that we get to belittle some people using the R and O category. You could say tāku hoa and tōku hoa to say, this friend of mine's a little bit more important than this friend. You know, don't tell my mate, but tōku hoa and tāku hoa. It's not to talk about the mana of a person. There are some things that are in the O category for a particular reason and are, but one of them isn't because one is inferior or superior to the other. That's not one of the categories. Including Taina. I know that your Taina is younger than you, but it is still your they are still your category. They are still your generation. Ka pai? In the other akomanga, one of the pātai said, oh, what about a whāngai child? Yeah, whāngai child still counts. That is still in the generation below you. That is still under your, because you've taken them on as a whāngai child, that is still in the A category, whether he or she is in the A category. And this was good. And his pātai said, okay, so to say it was one of those situations where this child is younger than you, but it actually is your grandfather's child, which makes him your uncle. So okay, now, yep, you can still say, this is my uncle, this is my 7-year-old uncle. Ne? Ko tōku matua kēkē tēnei, ko tāku tamaiti whāngai tēnei. Ne? This is my uncle, this is my whāngai tamaiti. It depends. And I said, what are you trying to communicate? Are you trying to communicate that he is your uncle or your child? Because this person fits into both categories, it depends on what two variables are you talking about? Ne? Are you trying to say this person is your child? Then it is in the R category. If you're saying that this child is your uncle, ne? Then you would say, oh, all right, Suzanne, oh, you're on mute. Ke te ngū koe.
So we're saying our children, that's R because it's below us, but then on here you've got the whāngai child under the O.
This is my whāngai child. This one here?
Yeah, so if it's your child, that should be below you. So shouldn't that be the R category?
Yep, and this one, I don't know if you can see my mouse here. I'll just
You've got it there.
yeah.
Okay. I just thought because you've got it under that heading. Oh, it's just an example of what doesn't work.
It was an example of both.
Of both.
So they could see it happening at the
Sorry.
It's
I was thinking you had it
No.
under that heading, but it's not. It should be under the responsibilities under the tautitanga one, eh?
correct.
Okay, right. Sorry.
Correct. No, because he had both the examples there for me, and I said, "Yep, I'll put them both here together so that we can talk about it, so that he could see the difference right
Okay,
then and
sorry.
there."
Yeah.
No, point to pātai. Tino pai, great observation. And if you didn't ask, you would have been confused the whole way through, or you would have left confused. And I'd rather you had asked that than didn't ask. Ka pai. No reira. That's the easiest one. Anybody in your generation and up, or anybody below R. So mokopuna, tamariki, iramutu, nephews, nieces, great-grandchildren, all of them, they are in the A category. Uncles, nans, ancestors, te harane, te hatea, you get the picture. Ka pai. Tuarua, whakaoranga, whakaora, to make live, to make well, and those are medications and things that we need to live. Ka pai. Remedies, sorry, not things that we need to live, things that are remedies to help you, like, because that's the saying things that you need to live is also very subjective, because some teenager might say, I need this to live, I need this. We're talking about medication in particular here, and we're talking about balms, we're talking about kawakawa, we're talking about sunscreen. Sunscreen can fit into that. But all our balms, creams, ointments, inhalers, Panadol, marama, and wai Māori, all our natural water, spring water, not fizzies. All these are all our water is in the wai category. Oh, sorry, whakaora category. Ka pai. Kāhua, whakāhua are your karearoto and your piropiro. What are heha te karearoto me ngā piropiro? Heha ena? Heha te karearoto? Heha te piropiro? They're the same, they mean the same thing, but what do those mean? Karearoto and piropiro. Okay? Don't forget this. Karearoto are your feelings. Karearoto are feelings. So are piropiro. Piropiro are feelings as well. So, our feelings, pauri, harikoa, mataku, hikaka, mai, all our feelings and our emotions, rangirua, they are all karearoto. They are all emotions. As a means of retaining that kupu, it might be best that you tuhi some tauira examples. Tuhia e tahi tauira next to your karearoto or piropiro, so that you know what they are, so that when you do go back to your book, you don't just have this random te reo Māori word just sitting there that you knew once upon a time, and you went, oh, that's a pretty word to look at. Pai, karearoto or piropiro are your feelings, emotions. Ne? Ngā whakaaro, thoughts. Pai, thoughts. And te āhua o ngā mea, the appearance of things. Āhua here means appearance. Ngā mea. Did we know what mea was before? Mea is thing. Yeah. You're going to need this. This thing, this thing, this thing. Sometimes you're not going to know the word for these things, but you're going to say, heha tērā mea, what's that thing? Heha tērā mea, what's that thing? Ne? Hoatu ki a mea, give it to thing. Sometimes you forget people's names, and I've heard people use it like that as well. Ne? He mea, it's just a thing. Whakaruru hau, ngā mea e manaaki i a koe, e manaaki nei i a koe. Whakaruru hau is shelter of any sort. Ka pai, a shelter of any sort. Whare. Umbrella. Ne? An umbrella, a house, a shed, oh, sorry, and what else fits in this category is this is why you use rangatira. Tōku rangatira sits there because they sit as a type of shelter for you. Ai, Emma, hea tō pātai.
I always relationship with people, he was talking about your employer and employee. So your employer is the rangihiatanga could be the one that's providing you with a shelter. Yeah.
So it doesn't have to just be literal shelter as in a fixed area. Engari, it can also mean It can also be in regards to somebody that is responsible for you as well. And you can see how some of these things fit in both categories, like tōku pāma, tōku pāpa,
Yeah.
tōku rangatira. They sit in the same kind of categories, whether it's because it's whanaungatanga, whether it's because it's whakaruruhau, they both fit there anyway. It's okay, they both fit there whether you want. You could argue both that they sit in both those categories. That's okay. Wai. Susan, he pātai tāu? Did you have a pātai or? Oh, ka pai. All right. One. So, just to remind you, you can also refer to people as that. Ne ngā mau manaaki nei I a koe. Umbrellas. There might be other things that might pop up that you wonder, Jesus, that's a type of shelter for me. That umbrella is always a good one because it's man-made, but what is its sole purpose? Is to shelter you from things. Tents, gazebos, tōku gazebo, tōku hamarara, tōku whare, tōku matua, tōku rangatira. Ne, my boss. And it's not because they are superior, just to go back to your whakautu, it's not because they're superior, it's because they act as a shelter, they're supposed to, is what a rangatira is for. Ka mai. Wahanga. Wahanga, the part of something. Tōku ringa, ōku ringa. Ne, the relationship is, so my hands is part, the relationship between me and my hands is that it's a part of me. Ne? Let's take this for example. How tēnei, well, let's think about person and what they put on their head. How te rā kupu? What's that thing that you put on your head? He te reo Māori. Reo Māori.
A pōtai.
He pōtai. Ne? This is a pōtai. I would still call this a pōtai for the pene. Ne? So, if I wanted to say Suzanne's pen, I would say te pene a Suzanne. Right? Te pene a Suzanne. Suzanne's pen. What about now? Te pōtai or te pene? What is the relationship? Before was the relationship between Suzanne and the pen. Now I'm saying te pōtai, te pene. The relationships, the variables have changed now, ne? Te pōtai o te pene, because the pōtai is a part of pen. Te pōtai o te pene. Ka pai, te pōtai o te pene. Is that okay? Are we all right with that?
Aye.
Same thing applies with te tūru o te akomanga, the chair of the classroom. Te puka puka o te whare puka puka, the book of the library. Ne? The book of the library, the relationship between that is the book is a part of the library. It's a part of that. That's what it means when it's saying ngā wāhanga, something that is a part of something else. Whakarākei, ngā mea e whakapaipai ana I tētahi atu mea, so our decorations and our embellishments to things, including clothes. Do we have any pātai around this one? Pou, a whakarākei, and also a part of a building. Ne? Pou, in the whare, whakairo, carving, tāmoko. If I was to say my tāmoko, I would say tōku tāmoko. Tōku, what do you call it? What? Tōku koro, ne? Tōku pūhoro, my pūhoro that are on my legs, that I would say all because it's a part of me. It is first one thing. It is an addition, an embellishment to what my body didn't have before. Ka pai, so tetu, moko, tā moko, they also sit in the all category. Ka pai? Fit on somebody's skin. It's part of their embellishments, much like clothes. Clothes are that as well. Ka pai. Tama whitu, ngā waka, ngā momo haerenga katoa. All types of transport, motoka, motopaika, motopaika, motorbike, waka. So that waka refers to any transport. Hoiho, transport, he hoiho. Scooter, skateboard, taxi, all those, you get net maramatera, all our vehicles and means, all our means of transport are waka. Aeroplane, helicopter, e rā mea katoa. And another is wahi. Wahi are areas. Ka pai? Another one that we've got there is areas like locations, taone, maunga, marae, kāinga. These places are areas. One that may be a little bit vague is a garden. Ai, ka pai? Zara, your pātai?
Yeah, I was just thinking earlier about natural stuff, like if you're talking about like my snow or like my snowball, something like, you know, it's natural, but also it's kind of like it's yours in some way.
So you created that? It was so these things like township, like the area of a town, of a mountain, of the zone of a marae, the zone of a house, those things are all already pre-existing. But the things that we do, like a snowball, a snowball, not quite. That would still be in the art category. It's something that you made yourself, so that would be in the art category. But the other one that people ask about is a mara, is a garden. We tend to the garden. We made the garden. It is us who tend to the garden. So that is in the art category, just in case there was some vagueness around that area. Yep, Kimberly, pātai.
So is it sort of like the R category would be something that you give life or guidance to, and the all category is something that you get life and guidance from?
No, because you get life, you get life from food. But to some extent, yes, if you're going to anything that gives you life, yes, it's in the all category. But things like a part of you doesn't really give you life. Like the pen, the lid to the pen doesn't really give anything life. It's just a part of something. But so I don't want to restrict both the I and all category to one gives you life and one you give life to, and necessarily. But pai tērā pātai, and I can see the correlation. And to be fair, anything that gives us life, yes, you're right, is in the all category. Yeah. Oh, sorry, it's in the whakaora category. You're right. Yeah. Zara, yeah. Pātai anō.
What if you're thinking about like a team or like a role or like your group? So like they're the same level as you, so maybe you want to use O, but then it's like if it's like you've come in together to do something, it's, I don't know, maybe it's kind of like man-made in the sense that you're like brought together or something.
Right. So good, very, very, very good. Tauira. So if I was to say my group, tōku rōpū, what is my relation? I just gave you the answer. Tricky. You tricked me. Zara, it is all. Why would it be all? Why
So it's
would
the
it be
same level
all?
as you in terms of people wise.
Yeah, but it's because of this wahanga. The group, I'm a part of the group. Tōku ropu. It's that's why. Oh, sorry, I see why you're saying same level. We'll touch on that shortly, but the reason why it's tōku ropu is because I'm a part of the group. If I was the boss, I would say tāku ropu. Correct. I see what you're talking about in terms of level. It doesn't mean that I'm inferior. It means that I am this. It means that I am te tanga, I am responsible or taking care for that. Ne, tāku ropu, if I'm running it. So, for example, teacher. If I was teaching a class and I wanted to say my class, I'm the teacher, what would I say? Or. Ka pai, tāku akomanga. If I'm the student and I'm going to say this is my class, he ora nei tērā.
Or because you're a part of the class.
Ka pai. Good to hear that we can see now the correlation between the two and that things can change and that they're never fixed. They are never fixed. It depends on what the variables are all the time. Like I said, a pen isn't all the time. A pen isn't all the time. To me, it's always tāku pene. But te pene o te pauaka, the pen of the box, because it's a part of the box. So it's never always it depends on what the variables are that you're talking about. Nō reira, we've looked at the o category, anei te category. So ngā kawe o te whike, there are 8. Ngā kawe o te whike, there are 8 parts. As a reminder, that's why the o is handy. That lets you know what the 8 categories are. Ka pai. And this one, he kura te mokopuna, children are gifts. Children are gifts. He kura te mokopuna. Kura is a treasure. I can change that to children are treasures, are gifts. Just to remind us, and if we were to translate that, he kura te mokopuna. Kai ako mā, we love a good acronym. Those of us who have to engage with MOE to discuss things with the SLT regarding PLD and whatever rather. Here's another acronym to add to the list of kupu that we've got. He kura te mokopuna. This one's probably a little bit cooler. He kura te mokopuna. Kura, yes, it means school. A kura is a school, but a kura is a feather. A feather, I suppose to many cultures really, feathers are prized adornments, feathers are prized possessions, and that kupu kura here is used to say that they are treasures, they are gifts. Nō reira, he kura, te mokopuna, even the ones that pull out the flour and decide they're going to make angels on your kitchen floor with all the flour that you've got. And they are so happy about it, and all you can do is just give them a big hug. Despite how hard you might want to hug these tamariki. He kura te mokopuna tuatahi, hangarau, technology, man-made things, waia, rorohiko, kapu, kapu, pene, puka, he era kia hau. Those fit in the category, any technology. But again, yes, I understand, pēha te waka. If they fit in that all category first, then they sit in that all category. The rest of them sit out here. For example, in the R category, hei tauira, whare is a man-made object. I know that, but it is a whakaruruhau so that it stays in the all category. So, but the rest of our technology, the rest of the technology we have, chargers, heaters, whatever rather, he a ena. Ne. Tāku pūmahana, mai hita, tāku pūmahana, te pūmahana o te whare, the heater of the house. See how it's and all swapped around there? Ne? The relationship between me and my heater is that it is technology. The relationship between the heater and the house is that it's a part of it, no reira, te pūmahana o te whare. Ka pai. Pai, me ngā inu, except for Wai Māori, sorry, when we talk about Wai Māori, we say, because another word for Māori is natural. So all our natural water, spring water, e rā mea katoa, that's the essence of, we're not saying that it's, it has Māori bloodlines to it. We're saying that it's natural water, fresh water. Tautetanga, anything that you are taking care of, so if something is the relationship between the two things is it is responsible for something, he a tēnā, ne? Much like the teacher scenario, teacher to student, employee, employer. Oh no, sorry, employer, employee. Ne? Tangata, mōkai. Ne? Mōkai, a pet. You are responsible for your pets. Ne? Look after all your kararehe. They rely on you to survive. Ai, Suzanne, tō pātai. You're now mute.
Ah,
No, now you've muted again.
sorry. It's getting late. Okay, so talking about your relationships and which would take precedence with your kaiako and your akona with the shelter thing, which would take precedence, the shelter or the responsibility?
It depends. Are you trying to say, are you, so can I have your English, your
Okay,
English
so I'm
sentence?
talking my students, the students in my class. Okay, so I'm responsible for them, but I'm also a shelter for them.
So that's in both those scenarios, you are in the or category and they are in the are categories because shelter is in the or, right? So things that you are, so or is in the sorry, shelter is in the or category. So that's why you would say they would say tōku kaiako, my teacher. Your relationship with the student is because tautetanga, because they are responsible for you. You would say aku akonga, my students. Did I explain that? Do I need to explain that again?
No, I'll write it down.
Yeah, if you can write that down, and I'll give you two examples. If you give me examples, so you say, yeah. So if you wanted to say my students, you would say aku akonga, my students, because you are the teacher. If they wanted to say if the students wanted to say my teacher, the relationship between those two is that the teacher is the whakaruruhau. Is the whakaruruhau.
Okay, thank you.
Point, get the point. And again, honestly, if you want to write it down and send it to me, and then I can send you the two different whakamāramatanga. I'm okay with that as well. Just keep firing away your pātai. It's good, and I'll keep trying to elaborate on it more and use tauira to try and help us explain all of that. And lastly, mahi actions. My call, my writing, taku karanga, taku Kutuhinga, ne, my writings, my, oh, no, sorry. The cry of a baby, te tangi a te pepi. Te tangi a te manu, the cry of a bird, ne, te mahi a te tangata. Correct, yes, a verb. Yeah. Yeah. All our actions. Yeah. Particular verbs. I don't want to get, but the experiential verbs, no. But we'll get into that later. Like love, they say love, and stative verbs, no. They are more in the kind of adjective thing. But yeah, the rest of those verbs, oma, hikoi, kōrero, whakarongo, e rā mea katoa, he a ena. Farm, that would be the same as a garden, ka pai. Ai. Tika,
He
kia ora,
pātai,
Linda. Ai,
he pātai tākou. So,
kia ora.
whare for an animal, like kennel for a dog, or
Ka pai.
would be
So, if we were to say the dog's house or the dog's kennel, it would still be, so the relationship is between the house and the
and
dog.
a dog.
Yep. So, te whare a o te kuri.
It would have to be or.
Te whare o te kuri, the house of the dog, te whare o te kuri, because the relationship between the two is that it is shelter for the dog. Ka pai.
Yep.
We need to look at the variables, the two variables that we're asking about. Is it the A category? Yes. To me, to a person, the phone is in the A category, correct. But what if I say the phone case? The phone case. What is the relationship between the phone and the case? It is a part of one another. So it would be o, ka pai Linda, ke te tika, ke te marama. Ka pai, marama tērā. Pai tēnei whakautu, Richard. Farm, so would that be the same as a garden? Should but an undeveloped piece of land, yep, land that was just, that has nothing, that I didn't do anything to, or that's a place, that's a this place, but then if it's a garden or a farm, yep, that's, I've made that happen. So that is that would be in the A category, like Mara and Pamu. I would put them in the A category. To farm something. Okay, no reira. What we'll do in a minute is I've got your options are taku, toku, tau, tau, tana, tona. I invite you to use, don't just use taku all the time. I know it's the easier option to go with for my, but try to use some of the different, get used to taku, toku, tau, tau, tana, tona. So her, your, and my. And pair them up with one of the rerenga down here. So, mother, tōku whaia, bottles, pātara, aku pātara. You could see here that I had to pluralize that because there were two. Ka pai? Like shoes, like eyes, ancestors, pills, ideas. And to pluralize our rirohanga, all you need to do is remove the t. For example, taku pene, aku pene. Ōkaru, if you had one eye, and ōkaru, your eyes. Reira. In our room of whati, in our breakout room, I'll push everybody into that space shortly. There'll be some more akumanga I prefer that not everybody, so only discuss them if you're stuck. You can see here that I've put in the reason why that's there. Nō reira, aku pātara, the reason why it's in the R because hangarau. So what category are these things sitting in? Hei tauira, pencil, where does the pencil go? If we use tau for your pencil. Any whakaaro around where the R might sit? I just told you the answer, me and my bloody answers again. It sits in the R. So, tau pene rākau. Why? Hangarau. I'll do one more. We'll go horse.
Did
Hoi
you say
ho.
horse? Hoi
I
ho
did
with
say
In the
horse.
all
I-
category because it's
Ka
a
pai.
form of transport.
Yep, ka pai. So in that, I want you to put horse in the where it needs to go and why. What is the f or w that makes it sit in that category? Ne? That makes it sit in that category. Nō reira. Some might be easy. The majority, actually, they should all be easy at the moment. Some of them might go, ooh, I'm not 100 on this. But as a whole, they should be good after that explanation on the R and all category. I hope. Wait, nō reira. In the breakout rooms, in your room of whati, I'll push everybody. Put them into categories, put them into the correct karangatanga me te o. Put in their why. Shouldn't take too long. Do you want better te whānau? If you're working on a device and you wanted to type straight into it, I'll send the document to you for an easy price of $59.99. I take easy I now pay later. There it is. It's a whānau. It's there in the chat if you want to download it and type straight into it. Kei a koe tēnā, but ai, nō reira. And I'll also push this into your breakout room as well. I'll also display this into your room of whati. Papai, nō reira. Room of whati will be open very shortly. Shouldn't be too long. Shouldn't be too long. All right.
Ranginui, can you please put me in breakout room 3 instead of breakout room 1?
Do that.
Please.
I can do that.
Ngā mihi.
And 3, right?
Yes, please. Toru.
Wait. Bloody did it. Okay. All right. What about what are some of the tricky ones? Okay. What about a dog? What about a kuri?
A category.
Tautitanga.
Pet.
Ka pai?
Something
What
you
about
look
aye? What about a guide dog?
Or category.
Why, Richard?
Mahi. Te wiki.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking it was because it was transport. You need it to get around, but
You wouldn't ride. I mean, they're good, but they're not that good. I mean, if I was blind and then I had a guide, I probably wouldn't ride it. There'd be two of us. There would be two of us with issues if I sat on it.
Would it be the same reason? Because like when you use it for the chief, like the chief is like kind of sheltering you, like they're on it.
Or, oops.
Wainga
Whakaora. Or whare,
What was that?
like
Pardon,
shelter.
Linda?
Whakaora, it's like your...
That's a
Yeah.
whakaora.
Whakaora.
Yep, your guide dog is the
That's
thing that is keeping that is you are reliant on your guide dog. Your guide dog is your whakaoranga is a means of livelihood for the person that owns that dog. Even this tauira. So generally hoiho is in the all category. Yes, no? Hoiho because of transport. I said at one wānanga, okay. What about broodmares? And they said, what's a broodmare? And I said, these are horses that are never going to be broken in. They're not made for transport. They are made for their breed, for pedigree. They are never going to be ridden, and you're not going to ride any of these because they are only made for breeding. So you don't want to wreck that. You don't want to disturb that. Their mahi is to have foals and keep a good bloodline going. And some of them are throwing foals that are worth millions of dollars if you go to Cambridge. No way are you riding those horses. Ne? So, what category does that horse fit in now? Ne? So, like all of those things come into play. Oh, yeah, that's a means of transport. I've seen some of these horses in Kaimanawa. I bet you're not going to ride that horse. Yeah, I've seen some of these horses. Yeah, some of them you're never going to ride. Moreira, it is a context. Depends on the context. Ne? Correct.
so we meant to
What
treat
these variables are.
differently.
These can always change. Yes.
So we
Richard?
meant to take context into account, but I thought earlier we were going down the path of a horse is always transport, even if you're not planning on using it for transport. I understood that we still treated it like transport because traditionally that's what a horse was. But are you actually saying, no, we do have more flexibility than that?
We do. So like a car. The car's to be driven. Its main thing is transport, and then you can't deny that. That's job is to be transported. It's to transport things. But there are some that sometimes fit in both categories. Whereas sometimes it's a little bit vague, you're not too sure whether but as long as we can understand and we can explain why it is in the why it is in the all. Pai tēnei kupu, what about a motorhome? So what is that? Can you explain to me? So is that just like a caravan? Is that just a house on wheels? Is that right?
Yeah, so a camper van motorhome. Like,
Yep.
so when I go away in my motorhome,
Yep.
that's my whare for however long I'm away, but it's also my vehicle. But regardless,
So
it's always in the all category, isn't it?
These are in the all category. It's both the
Yep.
house and it's both the vehicle.
Oh.
So and you can see how it fits in both as well.
Yep.
Mara motera. Ka pai. Ka pai. The main thing is that we know how to explain the difference and why things are fitting in different categories. at the end of the day. So, if I was to show you, let's go through I've got a oh no, tile. Here we go. We'll go back to this. Share. So these are the things that we went over last week. Ne? This is my hat. It is I who owns this hat. Ne? So is that a naku or is that a noku tēnei pōtai?
Noku.
Oh boy, noku tēnei pōtai. What about these cakes are for you? Actually, no. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put you into your ruma whati, into these breakout rooms. I've given you these. We're back to naku, noku, maku, moku from last week. And what you're going to do is translate these. We did go over these last week, but now you can use either na or no, because last week we just stayed with na. Ka pai? So I've already done one. There's only a couple more, and then we know pens, hers, so third person, you can help each other out. We know apples, his, which is which one I've even helped you out here and written them here. No reira. You should be able to go through these and give me the na and the no for these. Ka pai? I'll push this into your breakout room as well. Ngari haere ki ngā ruma whati. What ruma whati were you in? For some reason says that you're not in one. Well, you must have been in far, Emma.
Sorry,
you?
I'm just like looking for the. I was in Toru. I was in group 3 to start with.
With Michelle, Zara, Hemi, were you in
Yeah.
that order? Ka pai.
Yeah.
If for some reason it says you're unassigned, ka pai, I'll send you back into that one.
Okay.
Ruma wha. Oh. Sorry, I moved you into Ruma wha. And then I moved you into
Yeah.
Ruma toru.
Okay. Now I'm going nowhere.
No, it should have on your screen when you tap it. If you tap on the screen, it should give you the option to go to the
Oh, yeah.
breakout room.
Brain 3. There we go.
Bye. Did we get to the end, Kimberly? Yes or no?
Aye.
Oh. Alright, ka pai, some did, some didn't. Kei te pai. It was really, as long as you got an opportunity to try using the nā, no, ma, more, so that you could see that the correlation between the two, that you can use them in both. Ne, ka pai. So this is my hat. Nōku tēnei pōtai. Ka pai, just going in order of these. Sorry, is everyone back? Yes, everybody is back. Kei muri a koe, whai muri a koe, Linda. Those pens are hers. Is that what's your answer for that, Linda? Those pens are hers.
I'm sorry, we got totally lost. We couldn't do this.
Oh,
We
okay,
tried
sorry.
really hard.
All right. So, how did you guys go, Sharon?
We thought you just wanted Ana. We just put for the next one Ana Pene. We didn't do the whole sentence.
Oh, okay. If you went ana pene as opposed to ona pene,
Mhm.
that's okay. I'll accept that. Seems like there's big naku noku up here and maku moku up at the top here, and there's like na no all over it. We kind of went over it for like first one. Engari, that's okay. It's all right. That's okay. So those pens are hers. We know that it's in the R category. Nana era pene. Ka pai. These cakes are for you. Did you get this one? Hear me? Kei a koe tēnei. These cakes are for you. After this is going to be you, Courtney, and then Richard, just so that you've got an idea, so you know when to unmute.
Oh, I think Hemi has left the building. we struggled with this because we were looking for the structure to follow.
Oh,
and
okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Aroha mai.
No, ke te pai. This
Can
is
I-
just building on this reo me that we had
Yeah.
last week on Tuesday. Or Wednesday, whatever day we did our akomanga. So,
I was thinking I
Nāku
needed
tēnei
that book.
puka nau era pene tataratara. And I purposely, in this activity, I only stayed with R category. Puka technology, pene technology, inu kai, kumara kai, keke kai. Ne? But looking at, and then to teach the R and then ma, na and ma, that's what I did that for. But sometimes some of the things we're talking about is in the or category. For example, hats, nōku tēnei pōtai, it just changed from nā to nō. Did anybody get this one right? These cakes are for you. Did anybody get this correct?
I'm not sure if it's right, but I had Mao and a turkey.
Mau e nei keke. Correct. These cakes are for you. That is your cat. That is your cat. Who got that one? That cat belongs to you. You
I'm not
own
sure
that.
if it's right, but I did Nana Tera Neru.
Close. No.
O tira niru.
I
No
no.
tēnā neru.
Ka pai. No te rangiru. Ka pai. These we got apples. Right.
Oh, tērā. Okay.
Last one. Whose are these glasses?
Mawai e nei mohiti.
Cup. Well, did you go or Jazz?
O.
I thought so. I thought I heard or. Norway e nei mohiti. They're for you. How do we say that?
Moi
More. Let's go.
e nei
These
mohiti.
pants are mine there. Sorry.
Was it e nei mohiti? Or-
Yep. If Norway ne mohiti moi
Oh.
e nei mohiti. Yep. I know that in the answer in the question, these glasses weren't in there, but because it's in the pātau, we know that it's already in there for you. They're for you. More. Ka pai. These
Nōku.
pants are mine.
Nōku inei taro.
Nōku ēnei taro ka pai. I'll just add one more thing when we talk about taro. We go singular. Nōku tēnei taro. Right, all I was doing was merging the nā, nō. So our nās and nā and mā, kaupapa with a and o category. So looking at things around you, you should be able to identify things that are in the nā and the nō category. Just looking around. So you could say, for example, I could say, nāku tēnei puka puka, nāku ēnei pene, with a o. Nōku tēnei, whakakai. Nōku tēnei whakakai. This is my pen, this is my book, this is my necklace. Ne? Just using the a and o category. Ka pai? What I encourage you to do is after this Zoom is just look around things that you can say, I own this, I own that, and see if you can fit it in the or category, a and or category. Ne? It is I who owns this house. This house is mine. How do you say that? This cat is mine. This cat is yours. That TV is hers. Start mixing those things around and figure out why they are in the a and or category. Ka pai? Do we have any other pātai? Ka pai, if we have any other, that's probably the best way to help reinforce all that akoranga is to just use it now. You know what's in the a and the o if you look at them. If you need the list there next to kei te pai tēnā. Kei te pai tēnā, do that, and then the ka pai, so this should be in the o category, so that I could say nōku or nāku. Ka pai, we should be able to, that's one thing that will help you retain both the ownership and something is intended for, and also a and o category. Ka pai, marama tērā. All right, just to give you guys, I know it's a lot of work. It gets easier. Imagine what next week looks like when it comes time to learn next akoranga. Ka pai. So the more you do it, the easier it becomes. And start with just nāku if you have to. Nāku and nōku, māku, mōku if you have to. Ne? You've got all the notes, you've got all my PowerPoints, you've got my resources, and there are other resources to go with that I know Keri has. Ka pai? Hea no, I was trying to rush that as much as possible to help us. Engari, we're now at the end of our akomanga. No reira, I'll go back to, I'll hand the rākau back to our kai kōrero, to our kai karakia. Who was our kai karakia tonight? Who was that? Kia koe, Marcus.
Can I just, before we cut it here, can I just mention something?
Yes.
I started reading this book the other day. I'm just going to hold it up. If you haven't seen it, I don't know if you can see it. It's called Kauai, and it's written by Monty Soto, and it's really, really good. If you can see it. Anyway, it's blurry. Sorry, I can't make it better. But I just want to highly recommend it. It's about history of tribes in the 18th century, and it's written using his own ancestral lines. So, yeah, if you want a good book to read.
That's a good. I agree. Kauai is a really good book. There's a man with a mataora on the face of it.
Yeah, I don't know why I can't. There you go. I can sort of see it there.
You push the closer to the camera. Does that work? No, not really. Must be identifying the kanohi.
I don't know. But anyway, yeah. Just thought I'd share that.
Kia ora. Tēnā koe, Emma. And thank you everybody for having me tonight. Hump day tomorrow. It's all downhill from tomorrow, and then back to it on Sunday night for Monday. Yay!
You've had a bit of a halo above your head as well.
I know, I was going to say that to you too. Yeah, the light. Yeah.
Oh, I do too. I do. That's real, by the way. Tefane is not a. There isn't a light, the circle light above me up here or anything else. Just works. And then I bloody highlight that actually.
Wairua.
Tika.
Ka pai. Kia whakaeria te tapu, kia wā te ai te ara, kia turuki whakataha ai, kia turuki whakataha ai, haumi e, hui e, tai ki e.
Thank you.
Mai ki e.
Homari.
Māori e te whānau.
Māori.
Ko Māori.
O Marie.
Māori e.
Maria.
Ngā mihi.
Kia ora rā.